Hey, isn't it cute? Cute little card, and it's quite easy. It's basically stamping straight on the cardstock and coloring it with blends, which will take the most time, and this nice die in front of it. I'm sorry, I've got a Charlie horse in my side, and I'm struggling with it right now. So I don't know what I did, but it's crazy. Sorry. So this is the die. Now it goes right over top of this. This is just like an 1/8 of an inch smaller, so that it can actually fit. And I've put all the dimensionals on the back. And the reason I dimensionaled it is I put the sparkling snow on top. Stampin' Up! Used to have dazzling diamonds. And this is actually dazzling diamonds because I had some left over when they stopped selling it. But I'm going to use it because you can buy it in stationery stores, Michael's. I think you can get it off Amazon. I'm not sure, but I'm sure there's lots of stores that you can get it from. So I'm going to get out my stamps here and that Charlie horse. I've been struggling with Charlie horses lately, and it's like, what is going on? Why am I having so many? I don't understand it, but whatever. It is what it is. So I'm trying to get this so that it's in the framework of this. Oopsie. And I've taken all the backings off that because it helps when I'm speeds up the process, because I will be coloring these, and that takes up a lot of time. So I thought if I could speed something up, that would be it. There. So while I've got, I see I've lost a few. It's crazy. So I'm just gonna do these, and because I can't see this house very much in the front, I'm doing it on here. I hope you can hear me. My voice is still not quite there from my cold. Like, I'm not feeling bad, but my voice does not sound that great. I'm just cleaning these off so I don't have a problem with them when I'm working on my desk, because I have a small amount of space that I'm working in. So I'm going to put these aside and start pulling out my blends. And then we'll get going with that. I used a lot of blends. So I I'm going to use the dark cherry cobbler. It's almost the whole thing. If I do the whole thing, if I were to go it, I'm just going to kind of now do the light cherry cobbler so that it's kind of blended, but there isn't a lot to blend. Unfortunately, this takes a little bit of time. I'll try to do as fast as I can. Okay, now I'm putting that aside, and I'm doing the yellow, lemon lolly, sorry, light, and I'm doing all the windows. Those windows have shutters on them, so I will put the shutter color around them. Oops, I gotta do this. I'm gonna do the inside. I'm not going to do the, I'm going to leave the envelope uncolored. It's going to be black and white. I colored one and I left the other one. So, or I'm leaving this one. So I figured that's okay. So this is got a bow on it, and this is real red dark. And there's a bow right here. I think that's it. Now I'm doing this dark seafoam, and I'm doing all the way around. So how's everybody doing? I'm feeling better with my cold. I think maybe I still cough so hard. Most times, maybe that's why I'm getting these Charlie horses or cramping. It's just so unpleasant. I don't know why I'm cramping so much. It's challenging for sure. I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, both sides are cramping, and if I move one way or the other, it doesn't help, because if I try to stretch my right side, my left side is cramping, and if vice versa, it's unbelievable. So I don't know what to do. I take magnesium already, So I don't know if that's that I can't think of any more than that to take for it. But yesterday I smelled like WD-40 or A535. I think that's what it is. Because I put it everywhere. And last night I was watching television, and my leg, left leg, started doing the same thing, cramping towards down by my calf, just one side, and it was cramping. So I put the A535 on it, and it helped a bit, but it didn't really help. So I was up to all hours of the night because it just wouldn't give up. Of course, what else is new with me? I tend to be up quite a bit at night. I have issues with a lot of things. Okay, great granite. I want Smoky Slate. That's what I want, the light one, so I can finish off this house. This is the roof. I'm doing the roof and the shutters and the above this. And then my door. There we go. So that one's done, so I can put that aside. And now this, I will just quickly do this one. My grandson's home from school. We've had a sick household. He's been home because he had got lice at school. It's weird when my kids were in school, if you had lice, you couldn't come to school until it was all gone. Now, doesn't matter. As long as you've done the treatment, you can go back to school. And it's like, but they're still in their hair. They're still struggling with it. And I don't understand why you are allowing kids come back with the possibility of spreading it to somebody else. So they've been off school so they don't spread it back to somebody else. But they got it from somebody. There, this is my gray granite light, and I'm doing the cement steps and the walkway, because I'm assuming it's cement too. Just like that. Now I'm using my old olive dark, and I'm doing the tree. It's got some snow on it too. So now the light smoky slate, that's what I want. because I'm doing, actually I think I used the dark Smoky Slate. Yeah, for this house. And the door. Well, let's see what we've got. This is light granny apple green. And I'm doing the roof in the dark Smoky Slate. Now there's not a lot of this. Thank goodness. There we go. Now, that's ivory. That's what I must have done, is the church. Yeah, it's in ivory. I'm not blending this at all. I'm just doing it straight. So's everybody started Christmas shopping. What about have you got all your cards done for Christmas? I haven't even thought about it. I've got the Christmas shopping started, but I did that before I started getting sick. And we don't do very many gifts anymore. It helps everybody not to have to, we just get together as a family and have fun. It's hard to afford things anymore. So it's just easier if we just do family. So now I am going to get out my, let me see, I think I use this. Ooh, I've got to get my, for the roof, I just did a small, a pen, like, because it was easier. For the ground, I use my, liquid glue. But I just felt it would probably be easier if I did this pen. And keep bringing it in and get, oh, I did not do the chimney. Let's let's do the dark Smoky Slate. And I missed the part of the roof there. Wow. I'm really messing up. But now is when you see all the things that you miss, because you're going over it closely. So what are you going to be doing for Christmas? Are you getting together at your place or family's place? Things have changed in the last couple years, I've noticed, with people. They're not doing as many get-togethers as they once did. I'm going to use this one. We just have one get-together. Everybody's coming here this year. My daughter's been doing it for several years now, and she just says it's too much. With the young kids, they have so much going on. They're big time into hockey, and with school and all the other, they have all kinds of get-togethers and Christmas parties for work, because everybody works nowadays. Nobody has any they have to work. Both parents have to work anymore. That was not smart of me. That was not smart at all. Oh, shoot, Cheryl. I had these that I was going to put on so that I could do the clouds in the background. I got ahead of myself. Oh well, I'll make the best of it. Just you try to do better and not do what I did. If I hadn't put the dazzling diamonds on, I would have been fine. But since I did that, it's going to be a lot more challenging. So much easier to do this if you can put the mask down and go around, and you don't have to worry about covering any of the coloring with the sky, any of the buildings. So much easier. But I will try my best here. And I'm just going to bring it up. There, I did it. It's just easier if you don't have to do it that way. So, okay, I gotta clean up my desk a little bit here so I can spread myself a little bit. Now I'm going to bring in this and see where I've lost some. Oh my goodness, Cheryl. Trying to get it on straight is so that it's not off the side. It's like challenging. So I use the adhesive strips. The adhesive strips on the side are very nice. And it's all, yep. So I'm just going to push this down like this so that it adheres. Now I'm bringing out my cherry cobbler and if any of the glue's there, it'll just stick to the cherry cobbler, so that's fine. There. Now, this is smaller than the other one. Whoa, that's not. On the other card, you could hardly see the cherry cobbler, so I made this part smaller so that you could see the cherry cobbler all the way around. I should have cleaned my glasses. There we go. Now, I'm going to take my tweezers and my small glue. This bunny is from In the Grove Dies. Whoopsie. That's okay. Now this one, I'm going to put it going the opposite direction. And I'm just going to glue down here. And I'm going to hold it there for a minute. So he's hiding in the snow a bit. And then this little thumper, I'm using Bubble Bath Light, and I'm giving him ears and a nose. And I'm taking my Smoky Slate light and my color lifter, and I'm just going to give him marks on his feet and his few marks around his body. So he looks like a mixture of gray and white. I put the white down and on the white you couldn't see it, so I figured, okay, then I'll just make it a mixture of the gray and color him a bit. So he doesn't blend totally in with the scenery. I just thought the bunnies looked cute. Now the gray on this one is not real dark. It's just light. It's darker on the back than it is on the front. So this one is going to go in here so that you can actually see it. Isn't that cute? Now we'll put this aside because I'm finished using that. And we'll attach it. There we go. Now, this is the satin cherry cobbler and gold ribbon. It's, I think, 3/8 inches. No, 1/4 of an inch. And I've already stamped that and die cut it out. And I'm going to use my fork to make my bow. This is such a pretty ribbon. The cherry cobbler with the gold. Now I gotta get my glue dots. Okay, now I always like to do more than one spot for my putting my bows down, because that way the bow doesn't twist. Sometimes if you just put one glue dot on the bow, it will twist, and I don't like that. I like the bow to be firmly attached. So get my ribbon scissors. There we go. Now I took my my cherry cobbler, and I just get rid of this. I don't want too much cherry cobbler on there. So I'm doing a lot on the paper instead of a lot on the... I did get more there because I was doing it in the air. Don't do it in the air. Do it like this. I started this before I got sick, and it's like, how did I make this? What did I do? So oh, I need that still. But anyways, I am going to use glue dots. Well, glue dots, dimensional, silly. It's like, what in the world am I saying? Yep, I did get it. And I'm doing just like that. And fitting that around. Well, it's not sticking. It's got a mind of its own. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I need to use the adhesive strips. The adhesive strips are higher than the glue dots or the dimensionals. So I need to use these throughout the whole thing. So when you do this, you have to use these. Like I said, I did this before I got sick, and I didn't remember what I did. So I'm gonna put it there, and then I'm gonna put one down here. Take that off, and then put it on the side. There, much better. So what do you think? So now we have to finish put this away. Put this away. And get out this. And it says wishing you a, and then this one says Merry Christmas on the inside. There we go. Now, you've got to glue this together. This is a longer video, a little bit more complicated, but it's not hard. It's just, I think the worst part was putting the glue dots, no, the dimensionals on back of this card front. So clean up, and if you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. Whoa, not a pleasant sound. So what do you think of my card? I will use this one. Or you could use that one. You could do that one. It's totally up to you. Most people throw their envelopes away, but it does look nice when it goes through the mail. And I used to be a postal worker, and when I delivered the mail, if I found a card like this in there, it just made my day, because you don't normally get to have anything like this. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you spending time with me. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.